Alrighty, ladies and gents, it is Christmas season once again, which means it is time to see what Santa has in store for us roleplay enthusiasts. I've covered several RP servers on my channel before, and these are all tailor-made to offer an experience that revolves around you, the player, and a world that's shaped in real time through your actions and choices, unlike the more scripted on-rails progression system of GTA 5 Online. However, I also understand that not everyone feels comfortable with paying for whitelist access or filling out a 3-page sign-up form like it's some kind of job application, which is why in today's video, I will give you my top 5 best RP servers for 2025 to 2026 that are not only super easy to join, but also extremely fun to play. My number one pick is going to be grandrp, because it's simply the most player-friendly RP server out there right now. Joining grandrp is as easy as visiting the official website using the referral link in the description of my video or the pinned comment, entering your name, email, and creating a password, and then downloading the client. It's no different from signing into your Twitch or YouTube, and within minutes you're ready to start playing one of the most popular roleplay servers on the planet. A server with tens of thousands of players from all over the world, one that's constantly getting updates and fixes to improve stability as well as content variety. And you know what's really cool about grandrp? Other than the fact that it's free with zero whitelisting, you can actually play this even if you're on GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced, and that alone makes this server rank higher than everything else on my list, because pretty much every GTA roleplay server out there right now requires you to downgrade to the legacy version, but not grandrp. Here, not only do you get better graphics than the other GTA RP servers, but it also performs better thanks to a recent patch that optimized the game for Expanded and Enhanced. And again, if you sign up using my link in the pinned comment or description of this video, you'll even get a free cash bonus right after making your character, and you'll also be eligible to choose from one of 3 limited time sports cars as your starter vehicle in grandrp. Plus, if you join English server number 1, you can be a member of the Hazard Gang, which is my family in grandrp. By joining the Hazard Gang, you'll get shared access to the family house and family vehicles, making that early stage money grind a whole lot easier since you'll always have friends to help you out and watch your back. Also, since it's officially winter season here, we've just received a brand new battle pass in grandrp with over 100 unique rewards that you can unlock just by playing the game. And right now is a great time to join in with your friends because you can do simple tasks like buying a can of petrol or hugging people to gain stupid amounts of XP and increase your rank really fast through the winter battle pass. The theme of this year's battle pass is convenience, which means any player can complete most of the seasonal quests even if they spend less than an hour a day inside grandrp. No grinding, no need to own expensive businesses or unlock advanced skills. Instead, you can get really rich by chain completing multiple winter battle pass challenges in just one session. Activities are now shorter, punchier, and easier to do with friends, and they're all designed in a way that you can complete these activities organically just by playing through grandrp. No need to go out of your way or change your playstyle for a certain challenge. None of that. We also have a bunch of stylish new winter clothing items on sale right now, and there are almost 20 new cars in the game, all of which can only be obtained by doing challenges from the battle pass. And if you get the battle pass, you also get to keep your exclusive rewards forever, or until the time you decide to sell them for a high profit. It's up to you really. The economy has also been rebalanced to make it more fair for newcomers, and you can get free grand coins as well as cash just by logging in and playing the game. If you watch my grandrp money making guide, you'll know that there are so many ways to earn cash in this server, none of which require you to spend exorbitant amounts of time or buy expensive businesses first. So yeah, if you're on PC and you're thinking about getting into grandrp, this winter season is the perfect time to join in on the fun. Bring your friends too, because grandrp is always more fun with friends. Next at number 2, we've got 17th Street RP, and while this one isn't as popular as grandrp, meaning you won't find more than a few hundred players online at any given time, it has a level of detail and storytelling that is hardly matched by any other 5M server out there. Every job makes you feel involved as you manually guide your character through individual actions, and there's a risk-reward balance that encourages serious role-playing over money grinding. As a small example, if you work as a mechanic in 17th Street RP, you don't just press E to fix the engine. You have to source parts, arrange inventory, interact with customers to find out what's wrong with the vehicle, do a full checkup, and deliver a level of service that makes your clients happy. The same goes for every other job in the game, from farming to flipping burgers. There are no shortcuts in 17th Street RP, and you have to put in the legwork if you want the full role-playing experience. That's not to say you'll be a customer service guy for the entirety of your duration on this server, because it also has gangs, heists, large-scale businesses, and everything else that you've come to expect in a GTA RP server. The best thing about each criminal mission is that these are often handcrafted to ensure a challenging but enjoyable experience that rewards teamwork and tactics over just brute force. You could also be a cop or get into an EMS job if you want to help out injured role players and bring them to the hospital. No matter which career path you choose, you'll be compensated with a decent wage, and there is plenty of upward mobility, so you won't be stuck with something that you don't like. Overall, 17th Street RP is a semi-serious but fun RP experience with tons of customization options and a focus on quality over quantity. My next pick is a relatively new server that's gained quite a reputation among the gang RP community within the last few months, and it's called Windy City. And what's fun about this RP server is that it isn't just another copy and paste job. It actually features its own unique map that's based in Chicago, hence the name Windy City. And because this is Chicago, you can expect to find gangsters, a lot of gangsters. There are like a dozen different factions you can join as a new player, and you don't have to pay a cent to get whitelisted, which is another bonus of playing Windy City. There are no pay-to-win shenanigans, just gang violence, street races, and bank heists. Well, there's actually a lot more than that, but it's hard to explain unless you actually join the server and experience it for yourself. Whether you're a hustler, a career criminal, or an idealistic hero looking to carve your very own rags to riches story, Windy City probably has something for you. I'll warn you beforehand though, this is not some chill, laid-back RP experience where everyone just talks to each other and sources supplies and grinds away at their passive businesses. No, this is an action-packed server with gunfights breaking out every other minute or so, just like real Chicago. And if you don't like that sort of roleplay, you might not appreciate what Windy City has to offer you, but if you're specifically searching for a more action-oriented RP experience, I think this server is perfect for you. Then at number 4, we've got Prodigy RP 2.0, which is built on the idea that win or lose, everybody ought to have fun. There is minimal micromanagement on this server, and you don't get punished by mods for taking the criminal path. You can choose to be a civilian, a cop, or a renegade. The possibilities are limitless, and Prodigy is always receiving updates that add new types of content and brand new quest lines for you to participate in. Right now, the server's on patch 2.74, and they've added a bunch of new vehicles, including supercars, sports cars, and even some heavily armored police transports for all you SWAT cosplayers out there. There's also a new weapon calibration system to increase the realism in gunplay, and the entire loot economy has been revamped to make things more fair and balanced for everyone. And because it's Prodigy RP, you can also expect a ton of original minigames, side content, vehicle classes, with the community managers constantly processing feedback from players and implementing changes on a daily basis. On February the 3rd this year, they released the latest version of Prodigy RP, which is version 2.5, and it includes 4 new servers, over 70 new vehicles, as well as a bunch of new features to facilitate a much deeper role-playing experience than ever before. So whether you want to rob grocery stores, be a farmer, or do major heists that end up with the entire city's police force chasing after you, Prodigy RP does have something for everyone. This server also has one of the best inventory management systems I've ever seen, along with a robust legal system and a really well-balanced economy. The only downside to Prodigy is that it has a subscription-based service for the whitelisted server, and the application form itself is quite lengthy. Last but not least, server number 5 is what I like to call the celebrity's choice, because it's famous for hosting the highest concentration of big-name content creators compared to any other GTA RP server. I'm of course talking about NoPixel, and they boast some pretty famous names like XQC, Valkyrie, Pokimane, Lord Kevin, SFanTV, all of whom have made several appearances on this server before. And unfortunately, this also means that NoPixel does have a very strict whitelisting process to keep the plebs separated from the rich folks. Oftentimes, people end up filling out their application and not even get a reply for weeks on end unless they donate money to get priority tier, and even then, your chances of being accepted are kind of iffy here and there. Also, I have to caution you, NoPixel isn't a good place for newbies. If you want to avoid the chaos of public servers and make it into the whitelisted lobbies where all the big names play, you're expected to have at least some RP experience, which means you need to come up with an interesting background for your character, tell the admins about your hobbies, explain what style of role player you are, all that nerdy stuff. Then, once you get whitelisted, you better hope that you don't run into an ego-tripping streamer because they're buddies with all the mods, and they will absolutely ruin your day if you make them feel insecure in any way. At this stage, if you made it through your first few days at NoPixel without any major PR incident, well, congratulations, because despite all of its streamer shenanigans, people constantly flock to NoPixel since the content over here is unlike anything else you'll find on regular GTA RP servers. Just a year ago, they even added a whole new sewer system underneath the main city that functions like a sub-level with exclusive quest lines, items, and customization tools that exist separate from the main city. The vehicle modding scene is also quite robust in NoPixel, with hot rods, drag machines, sporty coupes, drift tunes, and anything else that you can think of. For me, it's not just the quantity of customization options here that's mind-boggling, it's the fact that all these car mods are authentic to real life and executed with a level of finesse that you expect from AAA game studios, not some rinky-dink modding community. There's also a ton of features packed into NoPixel, and they're constantly receiving new updates, with NoPixel 5.0 being the latest version that they're working on. And what's interesting about NoPixel 5 is that it's actually being developed in collaboration with Rockstar themselves, and if everything works out as planned, you'll be able to launch it directly from the Rockstar Games launcher. That means there's insane amounts of official support and money flowing into this project to make sure that it's the most complete, most robust role-playing server out there. There are already a ton of businesses, jobs, activities, and player customization options that are unique to NoPixel, but maybe with Rockstar's guidance, they can optimize these things even further. Right now, it's only for PC players, but there might be an official Rockstar-supported console mod sometime in the future if they're interested in developing the roleplay scene even further, and that could open up a whole new world of possibilities, because right now, if you're on console, there is no way to enter any of the 5M or Rage MP servers. There you have it though, guys. Those are my top 5 GTA RP servers, updated for the end of 2025 here as we head into 2026. If you're looking for something fresh and exciting to play this winter season, you really can't go wrong with any of these servers, as they're all very community driven and they all get consistent updates that add new roleplay scenarios, new vehicles, new cosmetics, and new jobs. Basically everything you need to keep things interesting in a roleplay world. I'm also open to suggestions from you guys on which RP server I should cover next, so if you have any experience with a good server out there, let me know down in the comments and maybe I'll include it in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and you want to see more content just like this, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next GTA RP video. Adios amigos.